I remember one of the vocalists that I started to base my first, what style on, or I guess, or, what vocal styling that I wanted to try to imitate or even try to get even close to was Dan from Zayo. And when I heard Where Blood and Fire Bring Rest, like, I was like, holy shit, people can make that sound with their fucking throat.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that? So, I just would listen to that record over and over and over again. I remember literally listening to it on the bus, like, constantly, but I was so scared to try it. And then one day was it? I think my mom was not going to be home for a while. And I'm like, just normal dude, like taking a shower. And I'm like, I'm in the shower and it's right there. I'm like, I'm going to fucking scream at the shower head. And like, started to squeak out all the goofy shit, like, trying to think about, I'm going to try to imitate it. It probably sounds horrible, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try it. And then later on, I thought, I didn't know this, but my mom had been home for like 10 minutes way before that. So she's like, I get out. She's like, can you never do that again? Like, whatever you were doing in there, just never, ever do that again. So I had to figure out some other ways to actually practice vocals.
Yeah.
So I never did that again at home.
That is tough. I didn't think, especially for a screamer, like you can't just do that in your bedroom. Like you can play a guitar unplugged to practice or play acoustic.
Dude, you sound like a psychopath.
Yeah.
You sound like a psychopath. No matter where you are or what you do, you try to go into the basement behind the washer and dryer. Like, she's like, are you hurt? Is everything okay? Like, what do you do? So it was pretty interesting to try to develop any kind of sound or any kind of vocals early on.
Right. So how long was it till your first attempt at singing in a band from then?
So that, I kind of stopped band search or anything like that for a while. Like, and now at this point I'm like maybe 18, 19 years old, have a little fun job, like, still getting right out of school here soon. But I never stopped, like, now having the car, I think that was my better outlet. And most vocalists, I'm sure, would say the same.
Yeah.
Like, you're in the car, most people like to sing the shit. I was trying to scream the shit. So I was screaming as I was going, probably look crazy on the interstate, driving next to people.
Yeah.
But, I could feel like I was starting to get a more natural sound. And to me, I was like, okay, this is all right. Like, it sounds okay, but I know nobody in bands. Like, I know no one that I can try to bring this voice to or even try out or show up in front of. And back then, I mean, there was barely internet at all anyways. Like, there was nowhere like I could like type in like vocalist looking for band. Here's what I sound like. There was none of that shit.